Hey everybody, welcome in. It's me and Mary Adams.
Hi, everybody.
How you feeling today?
Mary's here.
Okay, there we go. So what we're going to do is a quick preview. We're going to try and be as quick as possible. We have a couple things going on that we have to address here at the Adams household. Today, the reason for this, this is going to air on Sunday, and the date of the sale is going to be November 19th. And the time is going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there you go. There's your basic information for date and time, which this will air on Sunday before. Not Monday, but on Tuesday. That is our sale day. Registration, bullyrunantiques@gmail.com. BULLYRUN antiques@gmail.com. You will send your first name, your last name, your user ID, your PayPal information to get an invoice and to get paid, your shipping address, and your phone number. So we need 5 pieces of information from you. Once you send that over, Jeremy, my partner, will confirm that information with you and you will be allowed to claim at the sale. We do all buy it nows. It's a fixed price sale. There is no escalation in bids because it's not an auction. It's a fixed price sale. The sale will be hosted on Bully Run Coffee. So go to Bully Run Coffee and please hit the subscribe on his channel. We would greatly appreciate it. I think that's all of the pertinent and important information. If you need anything else, please feel free to reach out to Jeremy and he will assist you. So my mom is so graciously here with me to show some of the items that we're going to have on Tuesday night. This is not all inclusive, meaning I will be adding some more pieces to this incredible sale. What I talked to my mom about was we had done 3 consignment sales, and although we greatly love consignment, I also love selling some of my own pieces. So this is a very important ring. Solid 14 karat gold, hand constructed, and white gold accents with beautiful, exceptional full cut diamonds and a beautiful, unusual colored turquoise in the top of it. And look at the undulation of that stone. Completely hand fabricated mounting. Nothing is cast on this mounting. A labor of love. Each piece is so carefully added over and over and over, soldered together, and then the stone is set in the center. When you talk about an exceptional, historical, important, fantastic, whimsical design, this is the ring. If you want to be in the driver's seat for fashion, this is it. Late 1950s, early 1960s, and as you can see by this construction, an absolute one of a kind. Solid 14 karat gold, absolutely exceptional. Why I start off with this, one of the more notable pieces for the evening, and I just want you to really give this some thought because this was in a previous video and I said I wasn't going to sell it on YouTube, and here we are with it before it goes to a local sale. Lots of hallmarks on the outside of the band. It is a 7.5. So that's a size 7.5. And in the previews, I've talked to my mom before, we just don't have the time to give sizes and weights and this and that. We do that during the sale. So that is our first piece. Mom, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good today.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing good.
Good. These were Carolyn Pollock, I believe. I don't know if they're Relios or just Carolyn Pollock. I didn't care. I said, I'm not sure. I think it is. I think it's Relios, but it's definitely Carolyn Pollock. They're solid sterling silver, and they're her classic enhancer. I went to a secondhand consignment store. They had gotten this consignment in, and look, I got it in 3 colors. I just couldn't believe it. What a lucky day to find one, and let alone I found all 3 colors. There is the earth tone one with I'm not sure, some sort of agate. It might be in the jasper family. Again, did I care? I didn't. And carnelian. Solid sterling silver, fabulous on that one. Then we go into this one, and I wasn't really exactly sure what was going on with the stones on this one because they're likely color treated. But look at those blues, so icy, so cold. This one's very fall time. That one just before would be perfect for, that would be fall, summertime. The one I just showed you would be more winter, maybe into the spring. And then this one you could do all year round. Look at that. A huge, definitely color-treated center stone. But look at the craft on these things and that serrated bezel with the rope twist design. I don't get into Carolyn Pollock or Relios or contemporary, but when a pendant is that large and that well made, I said, absolutely yes. This is what my people would respond to because it's quality. It's not based on a name. It's not based on a designer. It's based on quality. This is so much fun. And if you're in the mood or in the market for an amazing, dazzling, genuine diamond ring, this is rose gold plated sterling silver, but look at these diamonds. I had a ring similar a few sales ago on YouTube, and there were literally 15 or 18 claims. There were like almost 20 people that said, I absolutely love that ring. These are very low quality diamonds. There's no hiding that fact. They're all natural, and look at the color play. Yellow, gray, charcoal, brown, topaz colored, smoky quartz colored, and then those amazing, so carefully set baguette stones. That is a winner of a ring. Absolutely exceptionally well made, and I just love this. I could look at that one for 45 minutes. This came in, and my mom's helping me out over here, feeding me these pieces. This came in a haul video, and when I had it on the haul video, everyone said, please bring that ring on. I would love to own that. So I've listened to a lot of the, requests. It is a split shank. It is from the late 70s. Those are natural amethyst, and they're almost sugar loaf, but they have these little pitched kind of surfaces, pinched or some sort of like angled, Sometimes I'm at a loss for words. I don't like to but when you can't find the right word to describe something you hadn't seen before, that's what happens sometimes. But I know you all understand that, but look at that, and it's so comfortable on the finger. So very comfortable, very cool, very large. And again, I think I based this sale on customer appreciation and also uniqueness. I've been seeing a lot of sales, both, on YouTube and on eBay, that seem like, more common pieces or things that we can all find. And what I wanted to do is kind of just separate myself and say, these are the things that I like. These are the things that when I go to shop, I guess this is the video of none of this was in a lot that I bought and that I kind of got stuck with. These were pieces, and all the pieces in this video were things that I hand chose, that I said, those are distinctive, those are unusual, those are classy, those are elegant, that is fun and artistic. That's what I wanted to base this sale on, is pure artistry, and that's very evident in these almost Venetian or lampwork earrings. Look at the detail in that. If it was just those, I'd say, don't need it. Sterling silver findings and labored over. Look at the detail of those beads with the silver foil behind them. Sterling silver French hooks. Absolutely a wonderful gift idea as well. If you're looking for something for someone for the holidays and you're saying, not sure exactly what to get them something unique. Get them something different. This one is that classic example. And when I bought this, I was hopeful that it was what I thought it was. And it is. These are pure gold nuggets in a custom-made sterling silver mounting. So that ring, talk about special and incredible. Sterling silver, artist signed, I believe, and then those are natural gold nuggets soldered to the surface of this intertwining, almost snake-style band in sterling. Again, would I like to talk about this a whole lot more? I would. I'm going to let that speak for itself. And when you've watched my videos, you know of my love for art. You know my love of unique. This is art. This is unique. You will not find another one of these. You'll never find another one of these. Not this way. So if you like that, if you like mixed metals, that is absolutely gorgeous and very unusual and high-end art, wearable art. That's what I was after when I would shop. This one, I got lucky at, I think this was at the flea market, and I got really lucky. This is inlaid lapis, turquoise, and red coral. I think this was from Hartville Flea Market. Not sure again on the Picto hallmark. Didn't, again, I always say, I'm not trying to be mean, just didn't care, because I looked at craft and I looked at design. You'll see a lot of these offered online, YouTube, you name it. Go on eBay, you'll see a ton of this style, not like this in terms of craft. The balance of this this Jackson Pollock-esque, almost modular painting. This kind of cantilevered, very balanced, very asymmetrical, but very balanced. Very unusual that it's divided off center with that lapis. And look at the gem grade lapis. That is out of the ground, pure goodness. There's no acrylic inlay. There's no fake stones there. That's all genuine. If you go out west and you try and buy one of these this large, it would be 5 to 6 times what I personally paid on a snake chain, and I just knew that was for someone. I just felt it. I just know the right person's going to come to the sale and say, that is something that I want to have. And if these are familiar to you from past videos, it makes sense because you were with me the days that I would try and pick these things up. This is quartz crystal according to all of my tests, so I'm going to sell it as such. Very beautiful in terms of quality and clarity. Sterling silver. This bezel is absolutely gorgeous. And that bail, look how large. Not being oversized. Mom, what did you think of that one?
I love
Don't you
that
love
one.
that?
Why do you
Because,
think I
yeah, you were smiling.
so
You were
fast?
smiling and you kind of kept it aside like, can we not show this for a little while? My mom's taste is, she's got fantastic taste in jewelry. And you've all commented on that. So thank you for that. And, this is genuine turquoise. I bought this because I said in my video when I got this, it reminded me of the work of Mary Gage. If you look up Mary Gage, that's Mary and then Gage, G-A-G-E. She was, I believe, in Greenwich Village, New York, and female metalsmith, late 30s. I think the height of her production was 40s and 50s. This looked so Mary Gage, but that was inspired by her work. The leaf and berry design, I loved the asymmetry of this mounting, and I paid up for this. This did not come inexpensive. I bought this at Burton Antique Show from two gentlemen that were down from New York. And this is signed. Let me go right here. So there you go. There's the sign, signature. I don't know because I didn't look it up. I base my purchases and my resale on the way things are constructed. And when I saw that mounting and I saw the care that it took, the stone also. You know, if the stone was bright blue, I may have passed by. This one is hilarious. I did a video and this was in it. And I was like, kind of, you know, I wasn't talking bad about uranium glass, but we all know how I feel about it. I just go, oh, it's boring. I'm over it, you know? But this one does light up under black light, and I didn't care that it did. You know, I bought this because it's sizable. It's reminiscent of unsigned Weiss, you know? Could it be produced by D&E? It may have been, you know, but that's definitely a Weiss style flower, very large, you know. And some people would say, well, isn't it Shriner? And I would say, no, it's not on this one. Could it be attributed to? It could be, but it would be an incorrect attribution, according to me, and according to what I know. That is a very large brooch as well. This my mom pulled out and was already smiling. Yeah, this is special. Mm-hmm. It's amber. It's encased in this metal. Don't ask me how they got this together. I'm a metalsmith, and I don't know. I don't know how this was. I still can't figure this out. I don't know how they got that together, but they did a magnificent job. Solid sterling silver, and look at this open work. Some people say filigree. It's not filigree. Not on that. That's considered pierce work or open work. Sterling silver, gold plated. I believe those to be rubies or garnets over that amber cross. Look at the size of that. That says I am special and unusual. Mm-hmm. I really wanted to take this to a show, like a local show, and then look at the pierce work on the back of the band that I almost missed because I was in a panic. But me and my mom, we had a very busy day, but Mom, we had a good day, didn't we?
We had a good day.
We did, we really did. And you know, we appreciate the thoughts and prayers. We really do. And this is very cool. This is Elwan Vahan, and I've covered Elwan Vahan's work before, and extremely well crafted. There's the conjoined AV. That's for Elwan Vahan, 925, and it's one half. Our power just went out. Wow, now our power's back on. Wow. Our power went out for a second. Scary. Wow, that was weird. I wonder what happened. Oh, hold on, my light's out in my box. Oh, wow. Oh, but my phone's still going. All right. So, wow, that was weird.
We lost
Wow,
power.
that was weird. That never happens. So if that happens again, we'll just have to re-pause and re-record, I guess. So let's hope that doesn't happen again.
We're gonna be okay.
We're going to be okay.
I'll go get the candles.
Yeah, she's looking at me like, we're not going to stop recording. So that's a 1/2 carat of diamonds in that eternity style pendant on a beautiful sterling silver chain. Mom, you remember when those were so popular?
Yeah.
So popular. Do you have one? Did I give you one? Yeah, but these were so, and I love the diamonds in this one. Very small, but
it's an eternity.
Right, it goes on forever. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry to overtalk you. Yeah, I'm just like, I want to go.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay. You didn't interrupt me at all. So thanks, buddy. And thank you so much. Give me a smooch. Give me a tiny
Love
smooch.
you, Jay.
I love you very much. I love you. So there's this, and yeah, you can just read it for your friend. You can read it for yourself for a friend. It says, good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know that they are always there. And there's a moonstone, and this flips down, and it's sterling silver, and it is artisan signed. I looked up this maker, and she is known. At least I think it's a she, but she is known, and if you look that up online, on a snake chain, I bought that at the thrift store, and I showed you guys that at the thrift. But look how cool, Mom! It like flips up like a little book.
I thought that was
Isn't
really
that
pretty.
really cool? And then like how that star, it's like a little peekaboo, like that moonstone's behind.
Yeah.
And then that star, you open it up. I think that's cool.
Of course, I jumped ahead.
Yeah, well, no, you did. You were like, let me get this other one open. I couldn't do this without you. I couldn't do this without you. Dichroic glass and sterling silver. I hope someone adores this because this, I don't know. I went into the resale shop. This is a few days ago. And I said, it has to come home with me. You can see that this is a beginning silversmith. This isn't, I don't consider it novice, but I just consider that this was someone that wanted to make themselves a sterling silver cuff. This is just artisan created. This is a silversmith through and through. Love the color of the stone. I love this scalloped bezel and then that little tendril off to the side.
I think that's really pretty.
And it's like the perfect size. It's like everyday wear. I love this bracelet. Yeah, that was an emotional buy for me because it's not signed. It's not even marked sterling. And look at this one.
I know,
that's
that
dendric agate. There is an internal, it's not really a hairline, but there was like a little imperfection in the stone. And the guy pointed it out to me before I bought this. And I said, nope, I don't care. I'm buying it. I'm not sure if these are citrine or CZ. They look too good to be CZ, but that is a huge faceted rose quartz. But to put that agate in with rose quartz and pair it with citrine, look at the size of this. So if you want unusual and crazy big, this is it. It is signed sterling. We know how these usually are not silver. These are normally fake. This one's 100% tested, guaranteed, authentic sterling silver, completely hand fabricated. All these mountings are completely soldered together by hand. I love this pendant. I do. I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you like large and unusual, that's for you.
We'll
Thanks, Mama. Keep it coming. We're going back to dainty, she said. 14 karat gold and diamond, horseshoe ring, 14 karat white gold. I wanted to offer some diamonds. I didn't get my hands on one of my diamond line bracelets, but I am going to be bringing on a diamond bracelet as well. I just don't have it in the preview. And understand, I think we have about about 70 pieces out, Mom? I think we're going to go with about a normal 100 for the auction. So there's going to be some surprises along the way. And you guys really liked that and responded to that in my last sale with Jeremy. And thank you all so much for paying on time and for being kind to Jeremy. You were all so incredibly kind to him, and we greatly appreciate it. This is solid sterling silver. I bought this from a very dear friend of mine's collection. I bought it for myself, and I'm just never going to wear this. So I am going to offer this up, and these are moonstone or chalcedony. I believe they're gray moonstone. I will check that out. Might be chalcedony. I didn't really care. I said, this is a Jason bracelet all day long, and I did love this, and it does fit perfect. That scrolled and kind of undulating design in filigree and granulation. That's all hand fabricated as well. And it's the pin closure, and that works really well. Mom, are you surprised I'm selling this one? Are you?
Very much
Yeah, I know.
so, very
I
much
know.
so.
I know, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to only keep, I just have so much excess. And if that makes someone happy, I say all the power to them. This one is turquoise. It does have a fracture. I didn't care. We know how we feel about that. If that bothers you, stay away from it. If you love it because it absorbed negative energy through its life, then it's all for you. Very old construction, late 30s on that one. Navajo, sterling, just simple, just cool. That was floating around in my box forever, and I said, I don't think anyone's going to buy this because the stone is broken, but you know what? Someone's going to surprise me. I have a turquoise ring that I used to wear all the time, and my mom said to me, why do you wear that when you have so many pretty ones? And I said, why? And she said, the stone's cracked. And I said, yeah, but there's just something about it that I loved, So, but she would always be on me like, well, you have so much prettier ones, Malachite, turquoise, mother of pearl, and look at the fine inlay. This is an expansion, almost like a watch band style bracelet. Very comfortable once it's on. Very comfortable, very soft, very smooth, very fluid in its design. Love the intricacy of those peekaboo inlays. Look, I'm going to put one here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put one here. Oh, look, I'm going to put another one here. Look at that for stone on stone inlay. And these are genuine stones. Those are not synthetic. They are not epoxy. They are not enamel. Those are gemstones. Hand faceted, hand put together. Oh, I'm so lucky our power didn't go out again. That was so weird. That was so weird. Front view, pharaoh face, 2 snakes on either side. I did not clean this. It's got some little bit of dust and dirt on the inside as I try and get that out of there. Yeah, I got some of it out. But a garnet, bezel set, rose cut garnet. I love the power of this face. And I did pay up for this one. This one's from the late 20s, early 30s. Definitely old. Not a recast. Recasts are solid on the inside. This is chased and dye-formed repoussé. So very old. And look at the oxidation. I love that face. Egyptian, alien, goddess. It's just powerful. And the snakes love it. Jeremy wasn't necessarily a fan of it when I bought it, but he's not a fan of snakes very much. He says, he grew up in the country and he's just not a fan of snakes.
I'm not either.
Well, I know you're not, but do you remember me bringing him home all the time?
Oh my gosh.
Like I'd carry him home all the time. Do you remember me in the front yard with?
Don't want to know.
Yeah, I know. And bugs. And bugs. Bugs
like
were
a bug collector.
bugs, dirt, you name it. I collected bugs and dirt. This is, I believe, D'Orleans. At least I think that's the way it's pronounced. I don't know. Didn't care because it looked like Trifari, signer. It looks like gold and diamonds and a ruby and enamel. It's costume. It's late 70s, early 80s. I loved the color of that. I didn't want to get into too much costume in this collection, but when someone had responded to the costume, I said, let's do it. This looks exactly like a ring that I had on my channel before. I don't think I've had this one on before, but this is going to be a bargain. This one's going to be an absolute blowout. Solid 14 karat gold. I believe the stone is about a 1/4 carat diamond. I would grade it to be around a GHI and an SI1, maybe an SI2 on its worst day. But look how chunky the mounting is. And it comes with the matching chunky band. The price of gold has gone through the roof, but I'm keeping this low. This is gonna go home with somebody that needs a beautiful diamond ring that doesn't already have one. So I think the size on that one is I think the ring is a size 7 or a 7.5. Just in case anyone wants to know about that. This one, I'm not sure. I think it could be blue fluorite. I'm not exactly sure. Might be color treated quartz. It is holding up as a gemstone, but fantasy cut. Look at that convex fantasy cut. Did you see the inside of that one?
Yes, I did.
Looks like a little
Beautiful.
Galaxy. It looks like a galaxy. Look at the mounting. Equally as artistic. Equally as different. You didn't need to step this bezel up like that on this bent oval. That person didn't need to make a theatrical or dramatic design on the gallery. Look at the cutting of that stone. Go ahead and take it, Mama. You're okay. She's going to take her cell phone really quick. Look at this. That's okay. You take your time, buddy. I got it. But look, it looks like tanzanite. Looks like iolite. But wow. Yeah, special, beyond special, sterling silver. This one might be a giveaway. I don't know. We might sell this one. I do have, 10 giveaways?
Oh my gosh.
Or 11 or
There's a
12?
lot over
I know.
there.
I want to thank them. I know. I want to thank them, Mom. This one's silver. I think it's 800. It is that twisted kind of wire border. I loved this for a carved cameo. Mom, should we sell? We'll sell that one. We'll sell that one.
I think
Okay,
that one should
we're
be
gonna
sold.
sell that one for a little
Yep,
pendant and the 3 graces, birds. I love their
That should be
elegant
sold.
legs. Very small but very detailed. My mom just moved these forward and she was laughing about this. And people, they keep forgetting to ask. But
So
look,
funny.
I'm bringing out more rhinestone parcels. But I think these are maybe 2 of. Did I say I had 4 left? Do you remember 4? I think I have 4 more, and then we're done with the rhinestone lots. But anyone who didn't get one, I just asked the people that got a rhinestone lot, please stay off of these for other people. Look how small they go. I would say about 2 millimeter to about 12 millimeter, but those are all vintage rhinestones. And I'm gonna sell fixed price both of those bags. I think we only have 2 for this sale. Then maybe we'll do 2 more for the next. Let's cruise, Mama. This one's sterling, and look at these cats with the mice. Look at these. Aren't they awesome?
just sweet.
I know. And I wasn't going to do it because I thought, they're a little...
I could see Becky with
Yeah,
that one.
Becky would wear it. But they're like, I thought, are those a little too trite? And I thought, no, those are awesome. And they're sterling silver. I plucked those out of a big collection of silver. I think this one ear wire needs to be straightened. Yep, I just
you
did it.
go.
See, look at me go. But I straightened that one. That was, it's still a little bent. But anytime those
got it.
bend, just use your hands and kind of coax it back in place. Now we're cruising. Look at those, though. Cats with little mice. I love it.
Isn't that cute?
Absolutely love it. This one, this ring, I really love this ring, but there's a slight problem. There is a fissure, a crack running through the opal, which I saw when I bought it, but this has accents of solid 14 karat gold. Look at the artistry of this with a giant peridot cabochon on the back. All hand fabricated, all hand constructed, and unfortunately, they probably cracked the opal when they set it. I can't really feel that. There's a little bit of an edge to it. Down here, I can't feel it. Here, I can feel it. There, it's grabbing a little bit. Moonstone, opal, amethyst, and peridot with all these 14 karat gold accents. My mom really loved this. And I think if it was her size, I don't think it would have hit the claims.
Well,
but
trust
look
me,
at
I
them.
tried.
Did you try it? So you try every finger?
I did.
So you're dangerous for me. So we had such a good lunch, didn't we?
Oh my gosh.
We had such a good lunch.
We finally relaxed and had lunch out together.
We did.
It was wonderful.
We did. And I thank you so much for Mom, through everything, you've been such a trooper, and you've been, you've just been doing it. You have been, and we love you very much for it. This is sterling silver, notcher on the stone. Thought it was hematite. Again, didn't care. Didn't need the lecture series. Lapis, hand fabricated sterling, completely hand done. I bought this at Don Scott over a year ago now. I bought it at the November super special Don Scott in Columbus, and I hadn't had it out for sale. I just said to myself, look,
That's really
and look at that.
pretty.
Look how
Yeah.
it's asymmetrical.
Did you notice
on the
how I'm
sides.
going for
Yeah, and you're
certain
going for,
things?
I know, so you
Yeah,
set this one
that's
aside
terrible.
too. Yeah, no, it's not terrible. It's freaking hilarious, So, and people love you on my channel, Mom. They love you. They say all the time, And then I'm like, I think they only come on to listen to you.
They love
just,
it. Crazy lady.
they do. They love you because you're nuts. These
I'm called the
are...
dinosaur now lately.
Oh, you know what? So yeah, get this, guys. So you ready for the funniest thing? So her grandchild now calls her Grandma Dinosaur. Grandma Dinosaur. And I guess that kid knows what's up already. So, and my mom just laughs. So, and then my mom said, well, why do you think she calls me Grandma Dinosaur? And I said, you're her grandma and you're old.
I said, thanks,
So,
Jay.
and she was like, thanks. So these are dichroic. And that's sarcasm. Some people are like, you're so mean to your mom. And I'm like,
that's-
get over yourselves.
no.
Don't judge my relationship with my mother.
No.
You stay in control of your own life. And then I'll judge you. So these are dichroic and they're wonderful. I love these. We see this a lot, but we don't see it like that. We just don't see it like that. That's goodness. And you can wear those every day of your life. They're fantastic, and those came from a very artistic collection. This might be a giveaway. I don't know what to do. There's a couple stones out. I don't want to fix it. I think it's Regia or Trifari. Could be Mazer as well. It's probably signed. I didn't find the signature, but this is very early for costume, late 1940s into the 1950s. Bicolored metal, very well constructed rhodium plating. I'll probably sell it, and let you guys pop the stones out, replace anything that's, kind of off color. I think there's a couple missing out of that. But that's, if I were to put that on eBay as is, it's like a lot, you'll figure it out. My people that buy are very smart. I don't need to tell you prices, I don't need to reinforce what I do or how I do it. You're all smart enough to know. This is carved mother of pearl and abalone. And there was something about this cameo that I just said, yep, I'm in. And this did come in a very small group. This is artist signed here in sterling silver. That carving, look at her face, how beautiful she is. And what I loved about it is, look how she lights up. Look how that light dances across her face, goes into her updo, her sweeping hair. And look, she has a beautiful necklace on. There's something about that. Look, Mom. And they labored over that mounting.
That really
yeah, look at the... yep, okay.
That's
so,
a good
yeah,
one.
that's a special cameo. Newer than old, what do you want to say? The cameo could be late 40s. What do you think?
That's very unique.
Mom, I'm surprised you didn't tell me it was broken.
No, I knew right away.
No, I know.
it was.
So I'm just picking on you. So Kirsten, I know Kirsten loved this one. Kirsten read. She loved this one. So you guys might have a problem claiming this. If Kirsten's in the room, you might have a slight problem.
Right.
This one's sterling and CZ, and it just shows that I don't favor people. I've never favored people.
You know what?
But
one time, I don't know.
it's okay.
Tell the story.
It's okay.
Jason bought me a fake band that looked like a real diamond band that I had. So I wore the fake diamond band to a dinner with my co-workers, and they commented on it. I said, well, it's fake. So a couple weeks later, I wore the real one into work, and she goes, I still can't believe that's fake. because it's the real one.
Because it's the real one.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I love it. I love it. But yeah, this one, the design of this is so avant-garde. It's late 80s. And I'll be honest, Mom, I have a tough time selling this one too.
That's a tough
I just have a tough time. I have a tough time selling that. And you want to know why? I'd probably do a model of it and then take one of my stones. Yeah. I know.
Make sure you get
Maybe,
a camera picture.
you know what?
Make
I'll
sure
do a
you get
picture
pictures of
because
it.
then I can show Saxon. Yeah. This is hammered sterling silver, and this was very affordable. Someone struggled with this one too because this was an artist-made creation. Sterling silver, and it's kind of wonky here across the top. There's a little solder gap, but there's something about this to stack with other bracelets. I did put this on, and I wore it with my other cuff for a couple days, and I thought, I don't need this. Maybe someone else needs a plain, chunky sterling silver band. We'll see how that goes. Look at us
Very
go.
interesting.
Oh, look at these. Oh, yeah. You want my very interesting finger? Very interesting. Very interesting.
Okay,
Look
here
at
we go.
these for turquoise and sterling earrings. I bought these at the Discovery Shop, which benefits cancer. And I loved these for sterling and turquoise. You all were with me the day I picked those off the rack. And they were very affordable. I think, was that $6 or $8? I think it was $6. So are they, timeless, important, this and that? No, they're fashionable,
nice.
cool. And hello, sterling, and all the things are there. A lot of times these are broken off and missing, and all the little kind of hammered, almost feather edge is still there. Turquoise, sterling, pierced, absolutely gorgeous, lightweight too. There's a lot of my people that like the more delicate things, and I'm that chunky, bold, gotta be huge, gotta be heavy, but there's a lot of people that aren't. This is Weiss. I kept this one because, well, truth be known, I did wear this I wore this for about 3 months. I don't know why. I pinned it on my jacket, and I don't know. I kept it on, and anyways, so now it's for sale. So if you like my energy, you'll have some of it with that brooch. And then this is a scarab bracelet. Thank you, Mom, for feeding them to me. This is 800 silver and also low-grade silver. So probably 800 and then maybe in the vicinity of, well, I could say maybe 500 or 600 lower coin silver because you can see the oxidation. Some is on plated as well. This is copper showing through. The band is basically silver, and this top wire is silver. So there we go. Scarabs made in Egypt. Very cool because this is from the late 30s into the 1940s. Very robust. Very, very cool. Love the bypass. Thought that was awesome. So that was a yes. That came out of a friend's collection as well. These earrings I've never shown. I don't know what happened or what was going on with them at the time, but I bought a big collection of artist-made jewelry. These are high-end artist-made. They are sterling silver and genuine cultured pearl in that kind of pink blush color. Love that stick design. Soldered sterling silver, not signed. They were reminiscent of like Ed Levin, but I'm not exactly sure who designed these. They were in a pouch, but the pouch was not the designer of the earrings. So they had originally probably had a pouch and then lost it. This may be a giveaway and I might sell her. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this is that flapper girl. Loved her sweet expression, the come hither eyes, the cherry red lipstick, the cloche hat, the feathered brim in bright purple. Loved her eyes, sideway glance. It's a gaming chip. It's a gaming chip that someone turned into a pin after they carefully scrimshaw engraved her onto it. Very fascinating, whimsical, unusual, artistic. There I go again. You know, my cornerstones of what I've known for. This is, I believe, a moissanite, and if it's not, it's a heck of a great crystal. It is solid sterling silver, rhodium plated, and rose gold plated, and the tips of the prongs are rose gold plated as well. That looks very real. It's very believable. As I put it up next to mine, look how real. Very believable. Very cool mounting and a good size. I think it's a 9.5 or a 10. So look at that though. I usually don't focus on such stuff like that that's commercial, but I gave it grace because look how unusual the design is. You know, the mounting is what did it for me. It wasn't the fact that it was commercial, it was the mounting. And then we go to something.
Intriguing.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Yes.
We go to these. These are old Trembler earrings. Again, you know, someone would say, oh, they're just costume. Well, you know what? And I've said it before. Well, then you just make them. You know?
Yeah.
This is labor intensive. And these little tiny filaments are tremblers. Each little filament of rhinestones trembles on these really large earrings. I think they're Vendome. I'm very certain they are Vendome. Very reminiscent of Vendome's work. Normally signed on the fold over. They're not signed. Very unusual. Orange and yellow and fun and large, dimensional, really cool for flower clip-on earrings. Those I was going to take them to the show. And you know who would buy those? Gail.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Gail would scoop those up.
Yeah.
She'd put them on her eBay. She'd blow them out. This is a garnet cabochon in sterling silver. This ring was just a mess when I bought it. It was all out of sorts and crushed down and in really poor condition. Great granulation, great sterling silver. Very cool. Reminded me of my early college years when they would bring in the jewelry shows for the college kids. That couldn't afford much. Garnets and sterling silver. And then we go into this exceptional garnet and sterling silver necklace. This was in one of the long feeds as well. When I talk about garnets and I talk about sterling silver, this has everything going for it. Very robust sterling silver. You almost have to see this in real life to understand the quality. The clasp is absolutely beautiful, works perfectly. Solid sterling silver through the entire piece. And the color of the garnets, this light box is not picking it up. You're just going to have to trust me. Absolutely fantastic. Sterling silver there. I did scratch this. I did test it. I did test it on the stone, and I put acid right on the metal just to make sure, because I don't trust the marks on such things. You got to be really careful these days. And I'm going to do a video on some of the fake things that I've seen and some of the fake things that I've bought. Not necessarily on YouTube, but just in my, everyday life. Some did come from YouTube. This is green turquoise, sterling silver, absolutely wonderful for an early Navajo ring. Soon as I saw this in the antique mall, this was in Berlin. No, this was by Berlin Lake, I think. And beautiful stone. Absolutely wonderful with that rough matrix. Green, fantastic, very mellow. I love the mounting. I love everything about it. And again, everybody, this is just a partial preview, so please tune in on Tuesday night. This I still haven't figured out. I've got no idea. It's very old sterling silver, hand constructed, very small size, probably a 3.5 or a 4. Not exactly sure what's going on there. Don't know why there's a hole drilled down in there. Don't know what the stone is. Didn't really care. Love the artistry, and I love the vibe on that one. This one is diamonds, and to go from something old like that to something contemporary like this, diamonds and sterling silver, and you all have responded so much on my diamonds and silver, and I thought, yep, I'm going to do it again. This one was floating around in my show stock for a long time, and I thought, nope, let's let that go somewhere. So that's going to come on. Thank you all so much for staying with us. This was in one of my haul videos as well. Malachite, hammered sterling silver, and I do need to, and I might not. I was going to add a jump ring here, because then a chain would go this way and then it wouldn't hang right. So you need to put a chain of some sort here to hang that as a pendant. But that malachite, wow, look at the direction, the graining and that motion. And that amazing malachite. You know, you'll see malachite and it doesn't look that luscious. This is artist signed. I believe that it's sterling silver. It is artisan signed on the back. Very thick as well. Very well made. Love that for malachite. What else are you working on? We have quite a bit more. Here, let's keep it coming. Let's just jam. Let's go. This is some sort of ruby because it does fluoresce. So it is some sort of ruby, probably synthetic or at least lead filled. Love the directional and simplistic nature of that. Will be very affordable at the sale. This mother brooch, let's do this one. Marcasite, sterling silver. And we're going to power drive this stuff, mama, because we have got to, signed right here, early Hallmark. I'm going to look that up. Sterling silver and marcasite. But I don't want to be late, mama. I never want to be. Hey, Mom, have I ever been on time? Maybe you shouldn't answer that. Have I? Okay, go ahead.
One last week.
Last week? Was that the first time? Was that the first time in 50 years?
Probably. He was always late for school.
Yeah. And this is a tie tack. We're going to skip over that story. You know what? That was great, though, because I was impossible. This is Zuni and inlaid and fantastic. I love it as a tie tack. That might be a giveaway, too. I might have to jazz this sale up. Ooh, that's a good one, Mama. You can hand me that one next. That's a really good one. This is that foiled glass stone. That's okay. It's not. Sure. No, it's not. Nope, it's not because it's not. That one's foiled glass and paste stones in sterling silver. I love this ring for deco. Look at the design on the back. I've always loved these, and other people are like, well, I don't love it as much. And I say, that's what makes the world go round. You might like something that I can't stand and vice versa. So I do love that though for foiled glass. And I just love that one. Yep. Love. I don't know. That's just me. And I stashed that one for a while. The one that my mom thought was tangled is this one, but it's not because it does have a bypass design. And this is an anklet. This is an anklet, and it has a little drop, and why she thought it was tangled was, this is white gold, and look at this little drop. So there's the anklet right there in white gold, and then there's the little drop, and look, it's a little padlock heart and a key. Look how little this is. Look how tiny that is for a little padlock heart and a little key that drops off of, there's my camera not cooperating, drops off of that little, the little anklet. So it goes around the ankle, and then that's the little drop. I actually wore this as a bracelet, and my size wrist is a 7, and this was just too large. And I said to myself, nope, that's not going to work. So that can go to somebody who can use it. So we'll get measurements on that. I think it's 14 karat. It might be 10 karat. This is marcasite and sterling. I normally don't sell stuff like this, but someone did see this in my haul video from Rogers Flea Market from Rogers, Ohio. And they said, oh, I absolutely love that ring because it matches a brooch I have. Probably, the brooch is probably Judith Jack. These stones are everything. These stones are so dazzling and so vibrant. I'm not a fan of contemporary marcasite. I'm just not, but someone had said, hey, and I said, okay, all right, I'll do it. And we go on to this marcasite one as well. I'm not a fan, but most of these are actually set, but look at the design of that. Almost Art Deco, and it is signed by the artist down in here somewhere on one of these sides. Yep, there we go. There's the artist marks. If you know that mark, go for it. Sterling silver, and look at the size of the marcasite. They're all there. I can forgive it, but the dazzle and sparkle of that one. Look, Mom, from across the room. Look at that from way over there.
That's
yeah,
right.
I know. And I thought, it's not my thing, but and I've said before, if I bought everything that I liked I'd be out of business.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would have never been able to, construct a business model, and I think that's where people get a little bit in trouble.
You have to do across the board.
So this is this is Scent Jewelry, Sent, Scent Jewelry. If you Google Scent Jewelry, very expensive for costume. And this is late 80s, and this is like a frosted glass, and I believe that to be black glass. It's a 5-row. Most Scent Jewelry is not this complex. It's not this ornate. This is rubber at the top, and this is another glass bead here. But the construction, that is classic for Scent. When you wear that, everyone would know, wow, you had style and money in the late 1980s. And that's fully hallmarked. So look up Scent Jewelry and you'll see what I'm talking about with that. But I liked that frosted, I don't know. There's something about that. I don't know. I just say there's something about the 80s jewelry that's coming back now. This is a ring from Jeremy. Jeremy bought this one. I was so proud of him. Look at this for a stunning sterling silver diamond and blue topaz ring. I think one diamond is out. I think there's one diamond missing. See, I'm gonna, right here by a prong, there's one teeny tiny little diamond out. But look at those stones. I was so proud of Jeremy, and I said, how in the world did you pick that out of there? He's been watching close. He has been watching close, and he's learning. Thick sterling silver, absolutely gorgeous mounting, and look at that blue topaz. To pop a stone in there, jeweler's gonna probably charge you maybe $40, to pop a little baby, 1-point diamond in there, but you don't even really notice it. I had a heck of a time finding it right now. Look at those diamonds down the shank though, and down the shoulders, and gosh, I don't know. That's great. If you're looking for a blue topaz and sterling silver ring, go for it. You won't be disappointed. Oh, thank you. And then we're going to do these Art Deco earrings. I did fix these up. I found them in my part and component bin. I put these sterling silver French ear wires on them. I didn't want to oxidize the ear wires because then you'd be putting, dirty ear wires in your ears. Unfortunately, these aren't going to light up like they should, but these are electric blue. Oh, there they go. These are electric blue, faux sapphire, and Art Deco, just beyond Art Deco. Marcasite in the top. Look at these chunky mountings. And that step down, that rope twist step down, it is a detail that we just don't see today. That rope twist step down. Absolutely love them. Gorgeous, absolutely fantastic. We're at 46 minutes.
Go back to
Are we almost done? Let's go. Here, I'm just going to show. I'm not really going to say much. I'm just going to go diamonds and sterling silver. So we have another diamond and sterling silver ring. I think it's missing 2 stones on the one shank, but that's diamonds and sterling. Gotta love it. Let's do this one. Yep. This one is an emerald and sterling silver, and this is a larger size ring. Let's go, Mama. Watch this. And then they're going to be like, oh, you went too quick. And I'm going to say, well, too bad. Amber and sterling, and I like that drops down off of that band. Very simple for our simple people. Normally I would say that's a giveaway. It still might be. You never know what I'll replace, but I want to have about 100 lots. This one is sapphire and sterling silver. And this one needs to be clean because it's got a little fuzzy on it from a sweater apparently. But that is sapphire and sterling, and those are natural. Those are natural sapphire, and they're not as dark as they look. They're much brighter blue in real life. This came from the haul from the antique shop. I did this in one of my haul videos, and someone said, I have to have it. I said, not a problem. I'm not going to make much money on it. And you'll see full transparency when you see what I pay for things, what I sell things for. And I did tell my mom and Jeremy, YouTube is not our mainstay of income. So we have a little bit of a luxury that maybe some other sellers don't have, and it's safe to say that. Turquoise, black onyx, red coral, mother of pearl. Look at the design of that. Like a Picasso Cubist painting, but in stone. And back in the day, that was $25 in the old pawn shops back in the day. And there's just something there that, again, if that fit, I would never sell this. I would wear that all the time. There's a balance there and a goodness there I don't know. I look at some of these things and I go, maybe I should just keep it and put it in a box. But then what good does it do? No. This is art glass, a small paperweight. Someone had asked for this in one of my haul videos. They said, because I was going to make a brooch or a pendant out of it. And I thought, no, I can let this go for an art glass paperweight in case someone really wants it. If not, I'll make a pendant out of that. And then I'll probably bring it back as a pendant. That I'm not worried about. We'll just bag that back up. Okay. That might be a giveaway at this point. I think I knocked a stone out of this one too. I think this is the one that everyone went nuts about. Yeah, I did. It's right there. See, right there. Well, yep, right there I knocked a stone out. Right there I knocked one of the black stones out when I was cleaning it, of all things. And I don't use, harsh, I never use an ultrasonic. Anyone who uses an ultrasonic that's not right. I just recommend, please don't use an ultrasonic cleaner. And people say, why? Well, it shakes the stones out. You put this in an ultrasonic, you ultrasonic it for 15 minutes, you pull it out, and you're missing like 10 stones. Because ultrasonic, vibrates at a very fast rate, and ultrasonic will shake the stones out, especially in micro pave like this. I was just using a soft toothbrush, and apparently one of the stones wasn't set very well, but look at the inside shank system. So yeah, that's I just love that. And I don't want to put $30 into a repair and then have to charge someone $30 more. I'll just let everyone else do the repair. And this is sterling silver contemporary. Someone else had said, hey, I didn't get that last one at your last sale, and they said, can you bring one on? This one's even cooler because it's cushion cut. So the center stone is cushion cut with those kind of soft trillions on the side. Sterling, love it, absolutely great. We're almost done. Look at us go. And then the African trade beads. So we'll bring these on. This is the last strand. Officially, this is it. After this, there are no more. You can still get these, so no one freak out. You can always find these in your own area, but these came from the Antique Mall in Berlin, Ohio. And I went back and I bought the 2 last strands that they had, and that's the final one, like those Murano hearts. You all made me march back and get those, and then those sold out, and everyone's like, oh, I wish I got those. This, there's a little bit of damage on this one. I was going to sell these, but there's some damage on this one. So that's okay. Just very ornate beaded earrings that were early, because you guys were responding to the bead work in the last one. That's missing. So those won't be sold. We'll just put these. We'll put these right in this. I'll just walk over and put them in there, and I'll deal with that when I get home. And then this one, I'm just glad I catch those things. I never want to send something out that's damaged. This one's sterling silver, and this is either an amylite or an ammonite. I think it's an ammonite, but it does have amylite because of the chatoyance and that opalescent surface on the ammonite. So very cool for a fossil, and custom wire wrapped. I do not like wire wrapping because it's kind of a craft thing. It's not necessarily, silversmithing. You're not working the silver. You're just wire wrapping something. And there is great artistry in some wire wrapping. I forgave this because there was just something so minimal about that it only used enough wire to house this. It was much more about this stone. How else would you set that? You couldn't create a bezel for this. You couldn't create prongs for this. It'd be very cumbersome to mount that in any other way. So I was very happy that they actually used sterling silver wire. And then that natural leather cord. I said to myself, yeah, I love that. I bought that at Hartville. And the guy had just pulled up and he was just putting stuff out. I got very lucky because a lot of these things that I buy, I do get first pick, and I'm able to buy some things that, maybe other people don't get to, fast enough, It's the right place at the right time. This was exceptional. This looks like the largest sapphire in the world, and eternally like VVS diamonds. And this is all costume set in sterling silver chain, sterling silver mounting. And I did pay up for this one just because the quality was there, the design was there. We see these, and then you look, and the bail's always forgotten. The designer forgets the bail. And look, the designer's like, nope, I'm going to put 3 leaves and little stones on that bail. I said, okay, I'm in all day long then. If you're going to look that good from across the room and really kind of, real, this is $1.6 million, costume and sterling silver, affordable, you know, and then you don't have fear of losing it. And it'll come in this gift box too for the holiday. That's done. That's done. This is unusual. I still can't figure this out. It does have this identifying label on it that I do not trust. That is Tang Dynasty 6 to 900 AD. I don't think so. There are certain things on here that someone would say, well, the incrustation on the stone looks appropriate. I think that that's forced. I think that surface is clearly faux. I think that is a forced surface that is not, that's not grown over time. That's a forced surface. There's a certain clumsiness to this carving, very superficial. You know, am I an expert in Chinese Tang Dynasty? No, I'm not. But this just doesn't do it for me. You know, it doesn't, the faces, you know, the quality of the face, the nose, the eye, the front view monkey, there's just something not there for me. And that's just me. It is and could be a portion of a pendant. And, you know, if someone was crafty enough, they could make a mounting for this and put it into, you know, a pendant situation or a brooch, rather than when I said pendant earlier, I meant like on a string or on a silk. You could actually set that and make that into a wearable pendant with a bail. I think it would be quite expensive. Would I invest that much money in it? Personally, no. Do I think it's a fascinating carving? I do, you know? And full transparency on my channel, rather than someone coming on and saying, this is Tang Dynasty. Well, you should know better, you know? That's all I can say. And if you don't, slow down and find someone who does. These came out of the sale that was the high-end art sale that I did. I got very little jewelry from there because I let my buying public buy first. These were left after the first day, and I just thought, these are so elegant. And I said, absolutely yes. Do I know what I'm dealing with here? I don't. Did I care? I didn't. They're modular, they're fun, they're long, they're gorgeous. They would make an outstanding gift. And when they're on, they're so balanced because that long, kind of, again, that cantilevered system that pulls that through the ear, and then these long tendrils that come out of the front of the flower. Stamens and pistils. In the center of a flower. And I believe that those are stamens. And then, you know, the way they come out of the flower, just magnificent. I don't know what else to say about it, but I loved them. Thought they were gorgeous. Then we'll go with this. And I think that's it, Mom. We don't have to do the rest. Oh, those rings, though. Let's get into that. We'll skip over that one. And we'll go over to those other rings in the sterling silver. It did. Okay. It did. Thank you so much. So an arrowhead, because people have asked me, do you sell any of your arrowheads? So this one lines up with this. It goes right there. And this is from, it says brown obsidian arrowhead. Oh boy, found at, who knows, Mexico, circa 200 BC. This person signed this. It looks like it was, that's tough to read. I used to not, sorry, that was off the camera. Who knew I was talking without it being on the camera? But there you go. There's all the information. There's the point, certificate of authenticity. And it was done in October 12th of 1970. And that is old and original. So I'm going to sell an awesome arrowhead. It has been varnished too. So that finish is not, you know, that's been varnished. And they did that to really show off the quality of a point, you know? Oh, thanks, Mom. And then we'll just do a couple. Right? Yeah, we'll just do a couple, and then we're going to call it. Okay. There is some gold on the opposite side of the table, right just here. So everyone knows across the way. There's some gold. That's fine, and we'll get to that. These are some of the rings that were very important. Sterling silver. This is the mermaid with the rubies, and I sure hope that the person that fell in love with this in the when I got this and I had the haul video, I think I did a live feed on these, but look at the quality of the undercarriage. The mermaid ring in sterling silver, yellow gold plated accents. Love, love, love it. This one, oh, talk about a knockout. That's a CZ clearly in a gold vermeil, but look at that deco styling and that almost hand-chased design and that fan-shaped pierce work there, the step up to this, the crescendo of that mounting, you know, wow is all I can say. And set CZ stones, really exceptional. These are larger sizes as well. I think most of these rings, they're around a 9 or so.
Do you want them
I would
out?
do it. I would go for it.
Yeah, 'cause they're nice.
There we go. This is green diopside, and that is the Bombay style ring. You'll remember when I brought these on before, I had more narrow versions of this. Look at how wide and gorgeous that is. And so lush. Micro pave set, so every stone is carefully set. We look at the undercarriage again and look at that pierce work. That kind of honeycomb pierce work. All rhodium plated. Shouldn't change color. At least not for a long time. Rhodium is so expensive now. It's like, almost, I don't even know, 20 times the price of gold. It's insane. This one is a gem grade peridot. And these are Ethiopian opals. And oh boy, look at those. The center stone alone. Go buy that peridot by itself now at a gem show. That's going to be 300 to, let me make sure. Yeah, 300 to something, 350. And maybe on a good day you get it for 200 because the size and the color. I just bought a peridot with my friend Rick at the gem show, and it was $900. Wow. Blue topaz, citrine, amethyst, and peridot, vermeil, sterling silver. Love, love, love. Think the planet of that ring. Very popular because then you buy that and you don't have to buy anything else. You don't have to buy 6 different rings. This is a green diopside in the center. Very unusual for an emerald cut. Very good quality. And then look on the outside. Those are tiny little pave diamonds in a zigzag design. Very Art Deco. And look at the swollen shoulders there. That kind of, again, puffy shoulder to keep it up off the finger so light gets under those stones. Very electric. Very beautiful. Absolutely love it. And then we've got this one. Not sure what we've got in the center here. Looks like black spinel. Maybe it's black onyx. Very deco. Very simple. Very affordable. Again, a perfect gift idea. But I always tell people, be careful with rings. Ring sizes can get you into a lot of trouble. Micro pave crystal looks like diamonds. Totally not. Sterling silver, very thick. So these came out of that the buyout that I had at Hartville, and I bought 6 bags of sterling silver rings. A lot of them were like Home Shopping Club, online, and they were some of my favorites that I had kept. That laurel wreath, look at this, like almost an Edwardian or Victorian style, sterling silver, rose gold wash, and beautiful bezel set crystals. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love them very much. And then we've got 3 more rings. My mom's looking at the gold earrings that we're going to bring on. They're 14 karat. They're pretty cool. And this one is kunzite or morganite, sterling silver, gold vermeil wash, and fantastic. And again, great size, great quality. I'm going to be at a loss for words because now all of a sudden my back is absolutely killing me. So now my back is tight and really mad and giving me a little bit of a reminder like, hey, stop leaning forward. Yeah. This is chrome diopside, sterling silver, rhodium plated. Mom, what are you thinking? Just tell them what you're thinking so we can kind of wrap it up.
I think there's something for everybody, and I like that the sizes vary. Mm-hmm. So you go from dainty and small to larger and more dynamic with presence, and it's just like really good.
Good. Thank you.
I love it.
Thank you. And thanks so much for your help. I really appreciate it. I didn't want to do this by myself tomorrow. So I just didn't. Irradiated quartz and druzy sterling silver, and then those little gold earrings.
Well, there's 2 that are just like plain gold, and then the other 2.
Yeah, here we'll just show them in the bags. Yeah. So there's 2 that are plain gold, like little love knots, and then little hammered ones, and then some peridot ones in that buttercup mounting, very Victorian looking, and then these little, I don't know if they're jade. Yeah, those are little jade in little discs, very small, very understated. So if you like little gold earrings, we've got 4 more pairs for you. And you know what? I'm going to end it there and say thank you so much for watching. We look forward to seeing you on Tuesday night. Again, 7 p.m. sharp. We'll be on for about 2.5, maybe 3 hours at most. I'm going to try for 100 lots. If I don't get there and I only get to, 85, I'm not going to beat myself up over it. And giveaways are going to be fantastic. Do you want to say anything else?
Yes, register way ahead of time.
Yep.
By Monday No late. I wouldn't do later than 7 o'clock at night.
Oh, I would do 5 on Monday.
5 o'clock
Five,
on Monday.
5. That's it.
Tuesday probably wouldn't be able to do it.
No, Tuesday's the sale.
And never during the sale.
And not during the sale. Thanks,
Not
Mom, for
that
covering
day.
that.
Uh-huh.
You know, because Jeremy gets,
We
you know,
gotta
he
make
gets
Jeremy's
overwhelmed.
life,
Yeah.
very easy.
And listen,
because he
she
works
right over here
hard.
is the manager. She is the manager of this whole workings. She is Mama the manager,
all
and
I
you
do
listen
is-
to her.
All I do is sit and do nothing.
Yeah, you're the best. So thanks, Mom, so much. Thank
Love
you so
you,
much.
everybody.
Give me another smooch. Love you.
Love you.
I love you very much.
right, you guys
All right,
have a
everybody.
great time
We
at
love
the
you so
sale.
much, and we'll see you Tuesday night. Love you all so much. Good night.